Morning, guys.
Well, it's probably not your morning, it's our morning, but yeah, morning. And let's get on with this vlog. Before we start, just mention this hair.
New hair, a new van cut. Nick is looking all trim. Someone attacked him quite violently with the clippers.
Just hacked it off.
But anyway, on with the vlog and let's get a coffee.
Thank you, darling.
First coffee of the day. I can't believe you're starting to vlog without one.
I know, yeah, could all go horribly wrong.
So we are hanging around, waiting to go to Portugal. The reason why we're hanging around is because we've got some deliveries coming, a couple of deliveries, and actually quite exciting deliveries. Now, one of them is very exciting, actually, isn't it?
It is.
Because we're getting our DJI Spark drone back. Now, if you've been following the channel, we actually had a little accident with the drone back in Norway. Not a chance in salvaging that. The battery flew off. Luckily, the SIM card's still inside. The camera's still intact. Not sure if we were recording at the time. I mean, it just literally did a little spinny thing and dropped out of the air. Yeah, so we got back here, we sent the broken drone off to DJI, contacted them. It had 2 years warranty on it.
Yeah, really surprised about that, 2 years warranty.
Yeah.
We thought it'd be like 6 months or a year. Contacted them a few times on live chat.
In the end, they've come up with the verdict that it is under warranty and we're getting it fixed. And it was just under 2 years that we've had it. So we're quite happy, so we're waiting for that to come in the post. And there's one or two other bits we're waiting for. But today we thought we'd make a quick video because we had a question. What 5 things would we leave behind for the next trip?
And what 5 things are must-haves for the van?
Yeah.
Could we not live without?
Yeah, and we thought this might make a quite interesting video. So here we go.
Number 1 on the list of things that we can't live without, Marmite.
Not Marmite.
Marmite,
That's
yes,
not
okay.
that's
There's
not
6 things that we can't live without. Marmite is one of them. Babe. She normally cuts this into like triangles or circles. Been a bit lazy this morning.
So first on the list of items that we absolutely must have that we're taking with us, again, that we use every single day, is our water filter jug.
Yes, this is a definite must-have for the van. We use it so much, so many times a day. Basically, any water we fill up from anywhere, in this big 20-litre bottle, 10-litre bottles, whatever, we put through this if we're going to drink it.
Yeah, so it's a really simple design, fits quite easily into our little fridge or our cupboard. You change these filters every couple of months, you can just buy them on Amazon, and it just works really well for us.
Yeah, it may not be the most perfect filtration system, and you can get onboard ones, but we've travelled through 20 countries using it and we haven't got sick once. Charlie just loves those bushes. Back to searching in the bushes for little creatures. Can't get enough of it. Moving on to number 2 item that we could not live without.
Yes, number 2 item is this. Now this is kind of a new-ish item. We got it on this last trip, so we've only just got it and it's absolutely brilliant. It's heavenly. This shower is so good. Northern Norway showering in the rain. Hot shower. It's a USB chargeable shower. Now we use this all in Scandinavia loads of times and we only actually charged it up once. We have the 12-volt one as well that you plug into your cigarette lighter, which is great, but then you have to stay with the van. This, you can just wander off into anywhere. You can go down a river and put it in and have a shower in a river. Like, it's really, really good.
With this one, it's so portable, you can literally shower anywhere.
This is water straight from the river that I've been heating up in here. No soap, nothing. Just to try it out. Oh, that's awesome. So the third thing on the list is Revolut. Now, yes, upside down. Oh! Yes, the Revolut card. You can use these cards all over Europe, whatever country you're in. The app is brilliant, it's so simple to use. So it gives you monthly breakdowns of what you've spent, where you've spent it, if you've spent it on fuel, if you've spent it in the supermarkets, I mean, you can have several different currencies, you have your bank linked to it and just transfer the money straight over. It really is brilliant.
Generally, we just use card pretty much for everything.
We don't need to carry cash. We always carry a little bit of cash, you know, for parking and things like that. But yeah, we've just used this absolutely everywhere, all over.
Okay, number 4 on the list is the gasoline stove. Now, this isn't a necessity. I mean, we all have LPG or camping gas or, you know, another means of cooking, but the gasoline stove is a perfect backup, and the beauty of it is gasoline you can just get anywhere, any gas station, so it's so easy to pick up the fuel for it. And we actually lost ours or left it behind from one parking spot, and we had to buy another one, because another thing, it's so nice cooking outside all the time. There you go, me lord. Rather than being cooped up in your van, it's nice to be outside. Oh. Sorry, there's just a sweet little dog there. Oh, hello. Yes, so anyway, the gasoline stove is a must-have.
If we're having the gasoline stove, we're also having the Ridge Monkey. Yes, the little pan of joy. When you don't have an oven in the van, you can kind of bake with one of these, and we do love it, don't we?
Totally.
So we've used this on both trips now.
Looking good.
I would definitely include this.
And that acts as a perfect windbreak for the gasoline stove.
Oh my god, yes, it totally does.
Multi-purpose. Well, actually, if you're having the Ridge Monkey, I'm having the whistling kettle. So this is list getting longer, but the whistling kettle is a fantastic
It's
thing.
Actually quite true. Yeah, you do need, it's a necessity. It's the only way we have to boil water in the van, so for when we have a wash.
Are you ready for some more hot water, darling?
When we want to brew, you know, anything. We use that whistling kettle several times a day.
So much more efficient than just a saucepan.
So our 5th and final item, no, it's about our 7th, but anyway, is the diesel heater. We're sat in our van with our diesel heater on, in our underwear, because it's actually not that cold. Yes, we use that diesel heater so much, and we are so happy we've got it fixed again, even though it wasn't really broken, it was just us being a bit dumb. Yes, the diesel heater, it's a must-have for us. Since we got it, we've used it, well, just loads. If you're gonna camp, go off into colder climates, you have to have a heater in the van. Thank the Lords.
Thank the Lord.
For that little heater. That is definitely a lifesaver. Our bags, our jackets, everything is wet in here. And the heater's on, and it's gonna just dry everything off so quickly that I don't know what we'd do without it, basically. It's an absolute game changer. Put the diesel heater on full and your hair will be dry in no time. It was quite cold last night in the van, we were getting a bit miserable. We put that on, within about 10 minutes the van was nice and toasty. We were sat in here with our t-shirts on and just, yeah, all happy again. So item number 5 is definitely the diesel heater.
Another bonus of having the diesel heater, the fact that you're going to carry a few extra litres around with you. And we've probably used that spare tank to fill up our tank, or not to fill it up, to put some in to top it up, when we've almost run out several times. So the items we just mentioned on the list are obviously not
everything that we need.
Not everything. You couldn't live without your mobile phone, all our, you know, camera equipment, editing equipment, solar panels, and of course the dogs. But we didn't mention those because those are kind of the obvious ones. So these are just the things that
are not so obvious
that we can live without. Anyway, let's move on
to the items that we can live without, that we have taken on either the last couple of trips and we just haven't used them enough to take them with us this time, so we're leaving behind. So item number 1 on that list would be the kayak.
Yeah, the kayak, even though it is a lot of fun going out with the dogs, and you can take it anywhere, you know, sea, lakes, rivers, We just didn't use it enough to justify using up all that space in the boot for it.
Well, no, the real reason we're not taking it is because our van's not big enough, and now we have the SUP boards, and we had to choose between the kayak and the SUP boards. So we've gone with the SUP boards. We just basically can't fit anything else
if we had a
in.
bigger van, we'd take the kayak as well. But
Definitely.
the SUP boards, they're just a bit more fun.
Okay, the second thing we're leaving behind is our little box of games. Now, I don't even know what we had in there exactly because we never used it. It was like mini board games kind of thing.
Scrabble,
Yeah.
Cluedo.
Scrabble, Cluedo,
Scrabble.
Yeah, just little bits and bobs like that. We had some card games, different card games. We will still take a pack of cards because obviously that's very small and, if you ever want to play that. But for us, we just don't have time to do that. I mean, we had a little chessboard as well, didn't we? But we just don't have time, especially with the channel. I mean, if you're in a different situation where you don't have a channel and like a workload, then it's fun to have a little game of Scrabble, isn't it? Or a little game of something. But for us, we just didn't use it, so we're definitely leaving our little box of games. In fact, I can't even show you because we've already left them behind.
So the next thing we're leaving behind is our toilet, because we've literally taken it on 2 trips now.
And it's still as clean as the day we bought it. Which is funny, isn't it? We just never ever used it. And again, it takes up quite a bit of room and our van is just too small. Now the reason we didn't use it...
Well, part of the reason is because, well, first trip it was in the back, second trip we kept it in the living space and used it as like a footstool.
Coffee table type
Coffee
thing.
table, which put it to good use, which was really good. So we attempted to take it for that, but no, and if we did use it, then you've got all your business slopping around in your sort of living
like
space.
everyone uses Portaloos, it's fine. I don't know whether we've got a bit of a weird thing about it, but we've always managed to find bathrooms, or when we like to camp way out in the nature, so we've got like our shovel and things like that. Won't talk about that too much, but yes, so we're leaving our porta potty behind, I think, aren't we?
Is this a mistake? We are going to the UK this year, so guys, let us know.
I think there's lots of public toilets. We are going to be spending time with lots of family and friends, and I think it's probably harder to actually empty a Portaloo in the UK unless you stay at a campsite. In Europe, there's loads of free places that you can just go and empty your grey water and toilets and things. I don't think that's the case in the UK. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yes, I think we are going to leave the porta potty behind.
Yeah. Let's just hope we don't have a dodgy curry, eh? Okay, so the next may seem a little bit obvious, but just clothing in van life. I just wear, say, this top, wear one outfit until it gets dirty, and that's it, and then it goes in the dirty washing. So, really don't need to take...
Both trips, basically, we've both had clothes that we didn't wear or wore once. We just had too many, didn't we?
Yeah.
So again, this time we're proper taking, instead of I don't know if you took, let's say for example, maybe you took 7 t-shirts.
Yeah.
Now he'll just take 4.
3 or 4, yeah, because...
And most of our clothes are kind of dark colours. We always wear black.
we wouldn't take any light colours.
Yeah,
I think the
no
first
light
trip
clothes.
took light clothes, left them behind on the second.
Yeah, and also extra bedding. We took like a second set of like a duvet cover. I mean, I think we'll still take pillowcases, 2 extra pillowcases. So we've got like 2 sets. But you don't need an extra duvet cover, do you? Because you don't need to change it that often. And we never used it because when the bedding gets dirty, you go to a laundrette, you wash it and you dry it, and then it's back on the bed. So you never actually need that second set. And obviously things like that take up a lot of room when you live in a small van. So definitely something we're leaving behind is quite a few clothes and bedding. So last on the list of things that we're leaving behind on this trip is extra kitchen bits and bobs. Like, we only need 2 plates, we only need 2 bowls, we don't need 4 knives, chopping knives. We only need a serrated edge one and a flat one. We don't need all these extra bits and bobs. I think we had like 2 frying pans of the same size on the last trip and the Ridge Monkey. We don't need those 2 frying pans, we only need 1. So this cupboard, which has our kitchen bits,
kitchen bits.
So this cupboard, which has our kitchen bits in it now, is empty.
Which is fantastic. We love empty space now.
Yeah, because then we can just store other things in there.
And more food. Now, but the thing is, you don't need like 4 plates, 4 forks and all that. I mean, it's not like we're having dinner guests around in a van this size.
And if we were, they can bring their own things. Or we can just go out and buy some paper ones. So we're just really like This cutlery drawer is pretty much empty now. In fact, we've come away and we didn't have a spoon, did we? We only had teaspoons to eat our pasta dish.
And we
yesterday.
forgot the bottle opener, corkscrew.
So it's a good job we are waiting for the deliveries and we have to go back again. Yeah, we had like a bottle of wine last night and we forgot our corkscrew. So we've gone so minimal in the kitchen department.
But you don't need a corkscrew if you've got a screw and a pair of pliers.
Yeah, very true.
A little tip for you,
so
a little
tip. Might not bother with a corkscrew. But yeah, so we're definitely going very minimal in the kitchen because it's nice. This is a big space. And on the last trip, that was full, wasn't it? But we did also, oh, this is something we're leaving behind. We did take a little barbecue, didn't we, last trip? And we didn't use it. And probably the reason we didn't use it is because we had the gasoline stove for cooking outside. So then we didn't use the little kind of charcoal barbecue. So we're leaving that.
And it's just a lot easier if you have a lot less stuff in the cupboards, because then you don't have to just shuffle it all around and take half the things out to be able to get the things you need and want.
So we've got lots of empty spaces again this year. Under here as well is a nice big empty space. So we're going to try and keep it that way.
So I think that's it.
Yeah, so there's definitely some must-haves that we can't live without, but there is definitely also been some downsizing. No, that's not the right word, is it?
Yeah.
Is it downsizing? Yes, there is definitely things that we don't need in this van.
Now Dizzee sort of falls into both categories.
Yeah.
You can't live with him, you can't live without him.
Yeah, I mean, oh, there's another little doggy out there that Charlie's playing with. Yes, Dizzee is one of those ones that we're tempted to leave behind, but in the end, you know, we've got to take him.
Okay guys, that's enough waffle. Hope you found this video useful.
And we'll see you in a few days for the next one.
Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.